it's approaching the supreme moment. Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you want it. If not, the dream dies and you'll be forever haunted. Then confront it.
What's good? So this is going to be the 100% showcase for the intelligence or super intelligence Goku, and has Gohan in the card art. But it's funny because in the last several videos, quite a few of you guys had commented about seeing a showcase for this unit, and I had planned on saving this for a weekend video, so here we are, and let's go ahead and cover it. I will go ahead and say this card is not worth the potential levels. It's quite honestly very bad. However, if you're a collector like me, it's 100% worth it, honestly, because one, the card art just looks amazing to me. I mean, it's kind of a good throwback little card, so in that regard, it's worth it. But let's go ahead and cover the stats. This is, of course, the Infinite Curiosity Goku unit. Again, it is a super intelligence unit. Leader skill is intelligence type, HP plus 50%. The super attack causes extreme damage to enemy. The passive skill is a 7% recovery to HP and then key plus 2 at the start of the turn. So, I mean, even though 7% is decent, this unit overall is not worthwhile your time, honestly. In terms of links, you are looking at Saiyan Warrior Race, that is 700 to attack. Saiyan Lineage is plus 1 key. Z Fighters is 15% to attack. Experienced Fighters is 10% increase to attack. All in the Family is 15% to defense. And Kamehameha is 2500 to attack when SA is launched. Now, this unit falls into two categories, Pure Saiyans and Goku's Family. For this showcase, it is strictly going to be on the Goku's Family category. At 100% potential, HP will be 10,317, attack will be 10,380, and defense is 6,898. So what's funny about this, and I'm looking online, is it's saying that it's only available on the global version as a New Year login bonus. However, it is available on the JP because I actually exchanged all of them for the during the 4-year anniversary. So that's why you're able to get this unit to 100% potential. Alright, so let's, I forgot, 12 key multipliers, 130%. So again, this unit is certainly not worth your time in terms of investment of potential orbs. Because really, it comes down to the fact that this unit does not perform well, even under an ideal scenario like this. And really, it's more or less a collector's item. That's really the only reason I can think of. But if you are a collector, it's certainly worth it because it's one of the best card arts in the game. For me personally, I mean, I just like the retro, old school throwback type units when it comes to the design of the card art itself. So, you know, in that regard, it's certainly worth it to have, you know, pretty much as a trophy item, really. You're not going to use it, but it's a great trophy card to have in your collection, really. That's what it comes down to. Now, you will see the unit linked up quite a bit with supporting units like the Super Saiyan 2, Teen Gohan, Bardock when, you know, team HP is less than 70%. The Ultimate Gohan also does provide a pretty decent defensive boost, so along with a couple of links, you can certainly boost up Goku's defense as well. I think the other units, I'm trying to think, like the Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku as well, you know, 33% to attack, so this unit will be getting a lot of help throughout the phases of battles, really just because it needs all the help he can get. I mean, that's honestly the big truth. So let's see how he does with Dokkan mode here. I'm not expecting much, but with the crit, 1,000,000. So I think 1,000,000 with a crit, Dokkan mode is certainly respectable for this unit. That kind of tells you how bad this unit actually is, because Super Saiyan 3 Bardock just hit for 1,000,000 without the crit on a normal super attack. So yeah, it's really not worth it, but it's nice to, at the same time, it's nice to be able to see a rainbow star next to this unit, just because it's such a nice card, honestly. I mean, it's not even worth your time in terms of the overall skill sets, but as a card art and card itself, I think it's worth it in my opinion. So again, it was available within the 4-year anniversary. You could exchange it with the medals you could get out of that. So you know, back during the 4-year anniversary, I made sure to exchange all the medals for at least 5 copies of this unit, or actually 4, because I already had 1 copy when it was first given out. So referencing back to the Dokkan Wiki thing, I don't know why it's only saying it's available only on the global version, because it has been available on the JP version. And quite honestly, the stats that I read earlier, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's actually, that was the stats for the global version. So if we refer back to the Japanese stats, that's what I was being confused about. I was like, I'm pretty sure the attack isn't 10,000. So yeah, there is a slight difference in terms of the overall stats. They look to be the same in terms of, you know, super attack, passives, links, categories. They all seem to be the same. However, the stats itself is a little bit different. So let me read that real fast. HP is 9,588. Attack is 9,513, and then defense is 6,356. So it looks like the stats are a little bit better on the global version. And I guess when this first came out, it was available, given out actually, as part of the 30th Dragon Ball anime anniversary gift. So that's when it came out to JP. So that's why I was a little bit confused earlier when I was reading the stats. It seemed to be a little bit off. In addition, I think, you know, if you do have this unit, what I did was during the Dragon Ball Super story event when it was available, of course that Goku unit you can get as a free-to-play. That Dokkan awakens into the Super Saiyan Blue. That also gets the Easy A. Your chances of leveling up SA is going to be much higher using that, more than any other unit. So if that event ever comes back around, I would definitely recommend using that as the SA farming method. So that's a little bit of trivial information. I doubt, you know, people are going to go through the process for this unit, but if you do think about going through it at some point, definitely go through that. It's probably easier. That's what I did anyway. So that's my best recommendation when it comes to that. Okay, so we have another Dokkan mode. So I think last time was 1,000,000 with the crit against Omega Shenron. So let's see how he does against Golden Frieza, or Angel Frieza, I mean. So I mean, overall, definitely a lackluster unit, but like I keep saying, it's more or less for the collection. That's all it's good for, and yeah, that's pretty much the extent of it. I personally have no regrets. You know, I've actually planned on this for a long time, just haven't really had a chance to come around to it till now. But yeah, it's a great card in terms of design and you know, overall nostalgia more than anything. So yeah, I mean, it's a great unit in that regard, but definitely a weaker unit. Again, I think the biggest thing for me was reflecting back on it and reading the information. You know, it was the 30th Dragon Ball anime anniversary gift, so it definitely does have a sense of, you know, collective purposes, I guess, in a way. So in that regard, I think it's worth it. I definitely won't plan on, I don't plan on using this unit on any teams coming up in terms of, you know, any events or, you know, stuff like that. I mean, you know, it's honestly going to be sitting in my box and just, you know, just showing off the Rainbow Star. That's pretty much all it's going to be doing. But, you know, it's cool to be able to do stuff like this. And it's kind of funny at the same time that a lot of people requested this because of, you know, I guess how unique it is, and I don't think there's that many videos, if there is any, about this unit at 100% potential. So, you know, it was a good occasion to test it out and also just see how this unit does overall. So we got a couple more attacks coming up. This is, of course, the Super Vegito stage of Dokkan Battle, so the last two will be the physical types. This Vegito will be a little bit weaker than the other one, so we'll see how he does here. About 262,000. That's pretty standard, I think, even with like pretty good setups with rotations and all that. That's realistically, at best, you'll see. Now, without any of the support units in the rotation, it'll be a lot less. I mean, you'll probably be happy with 100k in damage, you know, that kind of thing. So Yeah, it's definitely a lackluster unit. It's certainly not worth all your time, but it's a great unit for the collection. That's where I'll end it, I guess, by saying that. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. As always, I do appreciate you watching all these showcases, and certainly stay tuned for the next one. Alright, I'll catch you guys later.